I had to go get the bag. 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 I had to murray 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 the bag. Kick down your door with a mash in a bag. Don't make a sound, put the cash in the bag. I had to murray and curry the bag. I had to murray and bury the bag.
See, I should have left it. You turn your phone sideways. I ain't messing with it no more. We're about to get started. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I still
trying to hold me back.
The body. All right, listen. Y'all ready? All right, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in for the first episode of the Noir podcast. Everybody clap for us, y'all.
Yay.
Okay.
Nigga, we made it.
Nigga, we made it. Now listen. This took a long time. A lot of shit that happened. For this to transpire, man. At the last minute, the location we was at that I do, 2 hours before this shit was like, we can't do it. I didn't let that shit stop me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here and I said I was gonna get a product to y'all and the product is here. So that's one thing you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm glad. That's one thing I'm glad about. That's one thing I'm glad about. You know what I'm saying?
We are here.
So we here, we got here. We talking the first episode. We talking about is sexuality in the black community. I have some special guests with me. What's your name, sweetheart?
I'm Mimi. Hello, everyone.
Okay. I got Tiana here, a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Chanel in the back. So we're gonna talk about homophobia in the black community, homosexuality, down low brothers, everything. Anything you want to ask us, you can ask us. Everything we want to touch all topics because this is a major topic. Because if y'all don't know, my co-host, my homie Bobby Milanakis on Facebook is my homie. I gave her a platform and a stance, and I got a whole lot of flack for it. People was questioning my sexuality, saying hateful things, starting rumors about me. But it didn't fuck me up. It didn't stop my spirit, and my mission was to connect people. That's all. We all black at the end of the day. And that's the biggest goal, and we got to stick together regardless of sexuality, religion, or political views. We got to, you know what I'm saying, combine and get power together so we can combine as a one front and just build together. That's what it's about. It's power in numbers. I don't give a fuck about who you sleep with. I don't give a fuck about what religion you claim or you praise. At the end of the day, we black. So to get this thing started, we got the guests. We're going to let Miss Ashley lead the way with the questions, and we're going to feed off each other. So, what you got to say?
Okay, who's up first? Anybody want to go first?
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask a general question. I want to know personal experience about family. As far as everyone here, you know, we have everybody's different here. We have heterosexuals, lesbians, gays, everything. When you go to your family, when you came to your family and you expressed to them your sexuality, was it difficult? Are you still being, judged by it now today? Were you accepted? I want to know.
You want me to go first?
Sure. All right.
My mother right there.
For me,
hey, mama.
For me, it was definitely a difficult situation to bring it up because my mother was so religious. But she accepted it. My father accepted it. My sister, my brothers accepted it. So I don't have any flack for me. But it was difficult, coming out and saying it because of the fact that we grew up in the church. I knew that she wanted to meet a married man, probably. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't have no flack off of it. They accept it. They accept my fiance. I have no problems.
That's what's up.
See, I had kind of an opposite situation. My mother was so tied down from religion, so when she started raising my sisters and I, it was kind of like, look, y'all live y'all life however y'all want. I want y'all to be happy, because I was so tied down. I made some really horrible choices. So she really encouraged free love and for us to express ourselves any way we wanted. So I really shout out Mom, thank you for that, because I feel so well-rounded, and just so successful. The rest of my family, though, it was crazy. I grew up in my family is Muslim, most of them. So it was kind of like, and it was just kind of like, whoa, what are you talking about?
Right.
And everybody didn't see it coming because I was popular in school. I had boyfriends, and everybody just was like, what are you doing? This is a fad, or whatever the case may be. until my grandmother died like a couple of years ago. I was at the funeral, and I didn't cry before the funeral, but at the funeral, I broke down, and I was like, I thanked my grandmother for accepting me for who I was, and for, you know, giving me tough skin. And then my family started to come around. But that gap in between, I couldn't bring girlfriends around. Like, they would say little smart stuff. They weren't mean or malicious, but it just wasn't accepted.
Right.
So, but, you know, it was a little different.
Hey, it's my go.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you got, asthma or something?
I do have asthma. Now you're judging me because I have asthma.
No,
Typical.
The situation with my family was they just didn't like me hiding it, because once I came out, and I never really came out and say, hey y'all, I'm gay. It was just like, threw a wig on, got my eyebrows waxed. It was like they went with the flow. It was like they went with the flow. It was like, as long as I'm, you know, I'm safe and, you know, not out here causing harm to anybody. They really didn't care. Like my brothers and everybody, they accepted me. It actually brought us closer. My mother, she said she always wanted a daughter, so I guess she was kind of happy.
Hey, she's definitely in the building right now. So
What's up, Mom? Give it up for Mom, dude.
Yes, Mom.
Look like my
that's full support. That's important.
Yeah, but
You said you had to fight your father. Why?
Like this fight?
It's fine.
Oh my God.
Wasn't good.
When I was in high school, my dad was a Muslim. I didn't get accepted. It just like, it was hard for me.
Right. Did y'all ever reconcile or like come to a common ground?
Once I transformed into this over time,
Right.
he realized, he was like, okay, you got it together. He learned to accept it, but he died from cancer.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My condolences.
But my mother and my family, they loved me. My brothers loved me, everything. So I'm good from there. But my father was hard from my father. He was Muslim. He fought me.
Wow.
So did he like the rhetoric that he used when he fought? Was he like saying it was the devil and all that type of
No,
shit?
He was like, you gay. And I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, we just started fighting. It was all she wrote.
So was it just one time or was it continuous fight?
One time. It was one time. Over time, but he put me out, so it just built up. As you know, he didn't know where I was at. He ain't here for me.
Do you all have a good relationship now?
Yeah, we do before he died, but back then it was like he ain't here for me. So he finally reached out to me. I came home, got myself together.
Okay, so this one I want to ask, because this is what I peeped and I noticed. It seemed like in our community, right? If me and Tiana friends, you know what I'm saying, that'd be cool. Like that's, you know, we friends, everybody accepted. In the black community, everybody would accept me and Tiana friends. But if I'm friends with Chanel, I get a lot of backlash.
Right.
I'm trying to understand from your perspective and from everybody else, why do you think that is? Because I'm a type of person, I'm a free spirit. I judge people off their character, not their sexuality. Because I had niggas that was my best friends for a long time that got drug charges in my name, niggas that stole work from me, niggas that tried to fuck my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that did all types of fucking crazy shit, and they was heterosexual. So if I got a person who's homosexual, but the quality of the friendship is good, why I'm gonna treat her different just because her sexuality over a nigga who heterosexual who ain't shit at the end of the day?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing for the audience, and from your perspective, from my perspective, it's like this. I think it's a fear because motherfuckers care what other people think. You know what I'm saying? And you, like I said, you judge people off their character. I don't give a fuck if a person is purple or green. If their character is legit and they love it and they treat you with love and respect, that's who you fucking supposed to be with. And that's why a lot of people single and don't want to be in relationships, because they care what other people think. If that person treat you good, fair, with respect and love and honesty, you reciprocate that shit back. So from your perspective, I want to know, why do you think it would be cool for me to be friends with Tiana but not friends with Chanel? From your perspective, why do heterosexual men, a lot of y'all be faking out there too, because y'all the same niggas who criticize and be on the low, y'all going smack at them. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Y'all keep talking about my sexuality, and I fucked a few of y'all bitches. We not gonna talk about that though.
Let's keep it. Let's not go personal.
I just, you know what I'm saying?
Getting heated in here.
It's fair. It's fair.
Right.
They scared. Now I think they not scared like back then. It's more. It's coming out more. It's more being accepted. But
I agree.
It's fair. The ones that like say something and be all loud and can't be around you. Oh, I'm about to roll out. You gotta watch that.
Why?
There he is.
Because why are you doing that? Why you feel so uncomfortable around me?
Because they put on the front.
But when you just a regular dude, and you just chilling, you stay in your lane, you know your sexuality, you comfortable.
Right. Yeah, it's all insecurity.
It's insecurity. And there's another thing is a religion thing too, because you know how they say that.
Yeah, it's definitely religion.
But my thing is so many sins. Why homosexual? Like I think murder. Yeah, I think murder is way more serious than a person fucking another person.
Yeah, it's easy. And it's not acceptable. So
it's easy to attack someone's sexuality before you're gonna attack someone for committing a crime and all of that, because sexuality, it's like you're not committing no crime, you're not doing anything. All you can do is sit back and judge someone for what they're doing. What you do at night ain't affecting me. What I do at night ain't affecting you, her, him, nobody. But from the outside, especially when it comes to religion, people like to throw in, well, the Bible says. Well, the Bible says you shouldn't do a lot of stuff. And all of us sin every day because nobody's perfect. But why are we judging somebody for what they do when they lay down with the next person?
Yeah, they think one is higher than the other.
Yeah, but if you believe in the Bible, if we want to talk the Bible, the Bible says no sin is greater than the next.
And we've been brainwashed that there's some type of rank system, you know, and it's just kind of like, it's really not. Okay, if you call, I'm sinning, that's fine. But I've seen so many horrible people judge. Like, also another thing that really drives me crazy about these people that keep pointing fingers. What have you done for your community lately?
Right.
Let's discuss
I say that all the time.
Because I can tell you what I've done in the last 15 days, not even 30 days, the last 24 hours for my community. Fuck all of that. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Like, just let it go. Like, people are so brainwashed and so poisoned to what's acceptable and what's, you know, what's cool. You know, because I have like 5 things against me. I'm a lesbian, I'm black, I'm plus size. You know, I have all these things against me, and I literally live my life like, fuck your opinion about my body, my life, how I live. But that's just me. But there's so many other people that are so poisoned, it's ridiculous. And we got to stop that for progression. We have to.
So I want to know about society. You know, now I feel like 2017 is here. It's a much more open platform for younger kids to come out and be open for who they are and what they believe and what they stand for. But society still, no matter what, you're going to be judged. You know, if you're straight, you're going to be judged for whatever. You're going to be judged by how you look. You're going to be judged by what race you are. How has that affected you? You know, now it's more open, but how long has it been that you've been affected by society and it wasn't open? Did you go through circumstances where you were challenged, you faced adversities, and you know, now you know so much, you see kids, they're committing suicide because they don't want to go to school. They're sad, you know, they don't want to get up. You know, when I think back to high school, I think about the times where, you know, something happened and I didn't want to go to school anymore. I'm like, I'm done, you know, it's over. That was like your everyday average situation. So if you're already not born into an average lifestyle and you're not living an average life, how much harder can it be when you're out here in society when you leave home? What type of things did y'all deal with? Like, how did you deal with that?
Yeah, just talk about some of the hateful shit you endured. You too, Bobby, afterwards, and then, you know what I'm saying, Tiana. You was popular in school, so nobody really fucked with T because she bald. You know what I'm saying? She played ball and shit. But yeah, from your perspective, sweetie, what was some of the hateful shit you had to endure?
I'll never forget this. It was back in the day. I was probably like 14. When I came out, it was like all hell broke loose in a really good way. But now that I reflect on it, it was actually, I was really reckless. But I was popular like you. So all the gay girls it was so much fun. I had a ball. But I'll never forget. And this goes back to who you hang out with and what's acceptable. I can go out with my femme girlfriends and my dom girls. Some people might look at them all crazy, like, okay. But I was out with these 3 gay boys, and I'll never forget. We went to a block party back in the day, and I started hearing little whispers and everything like that. So I was looking around, and I'm just like, all right, this ain't where it's at. I said, y'all, I think we should go. And one of the boys was like, nah, you know, if they want to fight us, they want to fight us. I lied to you not. Like 50 dudes came running after these boys, and my heart, they didn't care about us. They didn't even care about the dom girl that was with us.
Can I interject real quick?
Go ahead.
And y'all running up on her. I done seen people, the checking crew and the go-go fuck niggas up at a reaction show. So y'all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They be like, right, yeah, they still. So technically, you know what I'm saying? I just seen it at a reaction and a TCB show. I seen a nigga in a sundress fucking nigga up. You know what I'm saying? I seen a nigga in a sundress fucking nigga up. And then when he fucked him up, you know what his man? They was clowning the shit out of him. Because he was faking. He didn't even have to do nothing. The nigga brushed up against him, was like, I'm sorry. He was like, get your faggot ass out the way. He was like, I said I'm sorry. He was like, bitch, I should steal you soon. It just, all I seen was sundress rising and motherfuckers just swinging. And the nigga went down, you know what I'm saying? And I laughed, and I'm like, bro, all he had to do was just let it go. But when keeping it real goes wrong, you know what I'm saying? That shit went wrong.
Yeah.
So go ahead, I'm sorry, I just want to interject.
But it was so crazy because like,
that shit was true.
It was so crazy because like 50 dudes was running after these boys, and I just felt like they gonna kill these boys for just being at a fucking block party. It like blew my mind, and it made, and like luckily they got away. We caught up with the police. The police, we explained to them what happened. They was like, well, hopefully they get away. That was their response.
The niggas get away with it?
They hopefully the boys that were running from the crowd. I mean, it was like like some shit out of a movie. Like these niggas was coming out of the house, like when you turn on the light and the roaches come out. Like they was chasing these boys down the street. It spread through the neighborhood that fast. And then I don't know how they got away, but they got away. And I just remember, like, I cannot ever let that happen. I have to fight for the advocacy of my LGBT people, because this sometimes, and I hope we get into that too, this sometimes blurs our vision that we are, you know, we it's like, goddamn, like how y'all group of black people, we already got motherfuckers just killing us just for our skin. They're not gonna see gay straight, they don't give a fuck, they gonna just kill us because we black. But it blew my mind. So that was one of the most hateful things I've ever seen in my life.
Bobby, what you had to deal with?
I lie.
Like, name a fucked up situation. I lied. Or like a extreme situation where like somebody like really try to cause harm to you or some shit like that.
Well, the situation I always talk about is the situation that I said. Oh, wait a minute. The situation I normally talk about is the situation I talk about where I was traumatized, where 2 different occasions that happened weeks apart where I had a gun pulled out on me. That was like in the same area. One happened on Nanny Helen and Burroughs and Division Avenue right there at the gas station.
That's me and my brother's side of town. Go ahead.
And yeah, I was on my way to Eastern Avenue to go sell some ass.
We're going to get back to that aspect of the lifestyle.
That's a whole other story. We're not going to talk about.
We're going to talk about. Hold on. We're going to talk about that.
Wait, what?
We don't got to go in deep, but allegedly, we're going to just say allegedly with everything.
But that's the way I was going in a situation where some dudes put up on me and my homegirl. They thought we was girls at first, and he was standing behind us trying to talk to us. And as I was standing at the window, I was pulling the money out. It was only $20, but I was pulling the money out, and after we did a transaction, we turned around. He hopped in the car and he pulled off. Went up, made a U-turn, went up Division Avenue. My homegirl, she was like, oh, these niggas about to rob us. I was like, oh, no, they not. These niggas came flying back down Division Avenue, and they literally hopped out the car, hopped out of a moving car and pulled a gun out on us.
Damn.
Baby, when I tell you I put an egg in my shoe and I beat it.
So that was one incident.
That was one, and then not too long after, there was another incident that happened on Minnesota Avenue and Bennett Road, right there in that area where dude pulled a dude came up. We was in the nail shop, and it was a dude that came past the house and he chilled with us. We was just smoking.
So he knew y'all sexuality and everything. He knew.
Yeah, he was at the house. Like we smoked and he chilled. Like and it was a whole situation. He was cool, but then our phones popped up missing. So somebody that lived with us,
because he was broke.
Girl, look what we was living at. Trump for president. But
this is a Trump supporter, huh?
I'm racist as fuck.
She ain't black.
I don't like niggas. But
that's a whole other comment.
It is but it was a situation where one of the girls that lived with us, she went back and she was telling the girl that was in the nail salon. She was telling the girl what happened with the dude. The girl went back and she told the dude, and when whatever she was telling the girl, she told the girl that the nigga was a faggot. He was trying to talk to her. She cites the story.
Well, he wasn't really trying to talk.
No,
he was just chilling. So you found a nigga that was securing himself, but hold on. So you found somebody that was securing himself, and then because niggas want to be like Flavor Flav and the sidekick sites and shit. So then the nigga got offended. See, that's his ego was bruised by that. You know what I'm saying? His pride was fucked up because he didn't come smack at y'all, but they put it out there so then he had to flip the script.
When he came past the house, he was cool. Like, we sat on the porch and he was like, what made y'all do this? Like, he was a cool ass nigga. But like I said, the phone popped up and I was like, okay, well, he ain't gonna come past him no more. But she went and told the bitch and the bitch went and told him. The nigga came back up in the nail salon. He didn't even see me. He came back and he was like, oh, y'all niggas told me I was trying to fuck y'all? Yeah, he pulled the gun out. I'm in the back, I'm like this. I'm scared as shit. They didn't see it. So when he left out the nail salon, my friends I was went to go follow him because they was trying to fight the nigga, but they didn't see the gun. So I'm scared. I'm in the back of the line like shit. We went to Suzanne Fashion. This nigga
horrible place to shop, but go ahead. But I understand.
We was in Suzanne Fashion. But that was back in the day of 2017. They don't go there no more.
Yeah, that was like a step up from Rainbow.
Don't judge. Don't judge. Because y'all was in there too.
For a long time, baby. Girl, you been?
Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, we went to Suzanne Fashion. The nigga went ape shit. We went home. Summed the story up. Somebody knew where he lived there, so we ended up going to the nigga house. He went ape shit, called some niggas. Like, I lied to you, like 30 seconds later, 3 cars. Like 3 niggas out of each car pulled out and they all had to join on him.
That's crazy.
That shit fucked me up. Cause that was the first time I ever seen something unfold. Right. A lot of times it's like niggas, but hey, this some fakers, we break or something like that, we be fighting. But this was the first time I seen something like unfold and that shit fucked me up.
Wow. Alright, Chanel, what you had to deal with? And here you go. I know, I ain't gonna get you niggas. What you had to deal with as far as violent situations or situations that turn violent?
A boy, I didn't want to talk to him and he FaceTimed me and put the gun to the phone like when I see you. That was one situation.
Hold on, huh?
One time I was on somebody FaceTime me, some boy I kept dissing.
Right. So he was mad because you wouldn't give him a change.
You give him a change. So he threatened me with the gun.
Damn, so like was that deep?
Seriously.
So y'all out here threatening, y'all out here with the gunplay. Making fake threats with the gun.
What about you?
I'm just saying.
I had an incident where I was walking by Sea Pleasant, Eastern Avenue. The guy pulled up, was like, what's up with you? You look good. I'm like, hey, what's up? He like, what you doing? I'm like, home. He like, so my mother was like, well, fuck it, I ain't popping. You gonna get me home. I'm gonna get home. So he took it away. You know, sometimes I feel like you should always be upfront and be honest, but when you just don't have no issues or plans to even talk to the guy, I'm getting home, I'm gone. So it gave very much of, well, you look good. I said, well, let me be honest, because he asked me questions. I'm in his car. I'm not what you think. So he pulled the gun out. I said, what? So I said, he said, yeah, and my mother just died. So I said, what I got to do with your mother dying? I said, shut the fuck up. Give me everything you got, look. And you smell like packs to give it up too.
What?
So I gave him
So the nigga robbed you?
Yeah, took my shit down. He said, give it up. So after I gave him the pack out my breast, he go, what else you got over there? So I'm just like, and when I like try to lean back to get the stuff out, he really caught it back like to let me know it's real, like don't play with me. So I give it, and he like, when you get out, don't even look back at me. Like I said, don't look back at me. So I'm just thinking like, when I get the fuck out this car, this boy about to blow me away, like right here. So I got out his skirt off, and then maybe like 2-3 months later, playing on my phone. So he was like, I think I know you. I said, what you mean you think you know me? He sent me a picture of him. So I said, this motherfucker, that stupid and belligerent, don't know. He worked me, baby. I said, oh, what's that? So he came, talked. He put up to well, I never told him my location, I lied. I told him I live at 7th Avenue, which I don't. So I met him right there. He put up, he intoxicated. I look. What's going on? I'm like, he don't know who I am. So what I did was, he went and got the rum, or they got drunk, got full. While he got full, I stole back what you took from me and more. And he called my phone the next day. I said, remember you wronged me, I got your tag number, no way. He said, and I never talked to him again. I said, see, I could have just gagged you, but boys would do anything to the girls just to get away. That's not even the case. The case is like, why is it always that? Bitch, if y'all want breasts, go get bigger ones. If y'all want makeup, go get it. Like, why is it competition? Why are we being compared? Like, if I walk into a store right now, a guy could be walking into a store, or restaurant, and hold the door for his wife, and notice us coming. And he might hold it and say, here you go, ma'am. A girl will be like, so it's just like, why you want to get out there? Why you so mad?
Because the nigga being polite.
Why you so mad?
They be like, that's a dude.
So the wife might say,
so y'all encounter hate from a lot of women too?
Let me say something. Because to be honest,
so are women, wait. Are women hating on y'all like they see y'all like, damn? Because I see Bobby all the time. I'm sorry, my big ass head. Sorry. I see Bobby all the time and her face be, and I'll be like, yeah, no, you're killing it.
That's
Why
why
you gotta kill it so hard?
But they can't.
I want to do it. I want my face to be like that too.
I'm a real bitch. If you
I be
look good,
saying
you look
that.
good.
I'm just saying.
If anybody
really
ever
hate
done
it,
with or dealt with, you know,
I mean, I
if they
want
got
boobs.
somebody that's doing something that's bad, I'm a good. She look good. You know what I'm saying? That bitch look like she on shit. I don't gotta hate for nobody because that's what I love myself.
I had a lesbian do that to me one time.
Yeah, I don't get along with Dom.
And that's the issue.
Hold on.
You don't get along with Dom? You don't get along with Dom?
Hold on, so you said you don't get along with Dom, so it's like an inner thing going on in the LGBT.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
I just
They be walking with their man and they always say that's a transsexual. They always give it away. And it's like, why do they do that?
Like,
Well, if you don't come onto it, then why do you just tell them?
So they just put y'all
I'm
on
not
front
fucking you.
street.
They just do it and they keep saying that about it. And it's like, that's why I get into it with them.
So speak on that perspective though, because I don't think Tiana got a laid back vibe.
Yeah, I'm laid back.
I'm gonna just clear the air. It's certain wine.
No, I get that. No, I get that. No, I get that. No, I ain't like that. I'm laid back. I don't have no problems. And surprisingly, I never had no issues.
But why you think it's like that though? Right, from your perspective, you know what I'm saying?
Have you seen it?
I think I've seen it.
You witnessed it?
Yeah, I've witnessed it. You know what I mean? I have in males and in females, both ways. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you something?
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is.
I'm gonna tell you after she tells.
Go ahead. You go, and then let me.
Okay. Well, the issue I think it is this. Like I told you, we will be walking down the street.
Knock over the mannequin.
I didn't take the pictures this when we leave. Okay. We could be walking down the street or whatever. A girl, it'll be a dom, one dom and 6 guys. And the guys are like, damn, how you doing? Hey, bro, that's the boy. What you think you is, bitch? What you think I got the body? You couldn't get it, but guess what? Like I said, vice versa. This is the same dom 6 months later in the corner store with a sweatsuit on, some J's, but pregnant. So I should have just said that's a thought.
We're not gonna go. That's a whole nother.
I do see Dom in the pregnant.
You don't see my face. Y'all see my face. Y'all see my face.
What's the excuse? My best friend got me and bro was drunk and he fucked me out. You should walk across the street with me. You should walk across the street with me.
Why most guys always meet up with transgenders only at nighttime?
Because
Hold on.
Wait, no. Because most guys only meet up with certain bitches at nighttime, so don't feel different.
Nah. What you say? You said why do men? Why would men meet up?
Meet up with transgender only at night.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna tell you. No. From my guesstimation, I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is the thing. And I'm gonna let you go. Hold on. This is from guesstimation. Is because it's the thing. Like a lot of women, heterosexual women, hate the fact that men are down low, right? Mm-hmm. But see, the thing about it, if y'all want the down low epidemic to stop, then you can't shame a nigga that's fucking with transgenders or gay. I don't want to say fat or gays. This is what needs to be done. It's either two things.
A down low nigga gonna get shamed.
He gonna get shamed.
From a straight female, a down low nigga's gonna
but
get
listen,
shamed.
white people don't do it though. White people don't do it though.
White.
But that's what I'm saying.
We talking about the black people. I don't care what they're doing.
Listen. But why we like that?
Because
why are we
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna give you a prime example, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna tell you why, right? This is what happened one time. I was dating a girl, right? So we talking. My little brother here, he could attest to it. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names. But I was dating a girl, and we was talking about, our relationships and what happened. So we talking. I was like, what's up with your last relationship? And she was like, we broke up. So she just started crying. So I'm like, the fuck? She was like, yeah, I found out he was gay. And I'm like, for real? She was like, yeah, he like men. I was like, do he like women too? She was like, yeah, I mean, he loved me, but he like men, huh?
When you say gay, I don't think it's gay all the time.
So this is what I asked her. So she seemed really hurt and bothered by it. So I asked her. I said, well, how you feel? She was like, I feel upset and hurt about it. So I asked her one thing. The one thing I asked her, I said, do you still love him? And she was like, yeah, I still love him. I said, you really still love that man? She said, yeah. I said, that's all that matters. I said, fuck what your friends think. If you really love that man, then go back. And this is before me and her. I was like, why don't you go back and get him? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if that's what you want to do. And she was like, she was ashamed. You know, her friends was making fun of her. At the end of the end of the day, I said, if you love that man, then fuck what they think. So that's why I feel it's like men are down low, because if they do come out, y'all, this is the thing about the world. They say be yourself. Then when you be yourself, they condemn you for it. But then if you be like somebody else, like a sheep, they're gonna be like, you a follower. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? But I think from my perspective, as black women or black men or any across the board, we need to talk about these things, because there's either two things you're gonna either do. You're gonna accept that man for what he is and still be with him, or say, you know what? I care about you, but I can't do it. It bothers me. And then that's it. Those are the only two options. So shame.
Or you're gonna mind your business, live your life, and let the next person live theirs.
Exactly. That's
and
all
that's
you
what
can
I'm
do.
all about. Minding my business.
That's all you can do.
Except for when it's some good tea.
Nah, I mind my motherfucking business. But go
I just
ahead.
wanna
But even if it's good, like at the end of the day, even if it's good or bad, people, I feel like this: if you ain't got a Haiti, you ain't popping. So I mean,
Because that's true.
So let me ask you, let's say the age. Okay, let's talk about that sexual health as far as, I think a lot of women say, because in the black community, I guess a lot of down low brothers and venereal diseases and
say that in
STDs
all
and sexual
communities.
infections. But this is my thing. If you're protecting yourself, you won't have to worry about
Pretty
that.
much.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen, mistakes happen, but if you're not
Like, you go get
protecting
up 7 o'clock in the morning to buy them Jordans and them phones for $300. Go walk and get some motherfucking Magnums, nigga, so you know they won't pop.
But if you go get tested, the same day you go get tested, you
Get
can take
checked.
a free
Take that,
condom.
take that.
Get it.
Right.
Which was
I got a whole big bag
They
of
always say,
condoms, and I don't
it was a cheap
Why you got a big
one.
bag of
What
condoms?
was it?
Because bitch, if I want to fuck, I might want to fuck.
Condom is $100.
But listen, all right, hold on. Go ahead. You got another question?
They give it out prices. I don't want to go here.
So you go, hold on.
I lost my
All right,
train.
listen. All right, let me say this. As far as now, listen, it was this will happen. So we talking about Backpage clothes.
Talk about back.
A lot of people was mad about Backpage clothes. This we allegedly saying it. Backpage.
Allegedly, a lot of baby daddies.
It's not true.
is
Oh,
doing Backpage.
so Backpage is back and popping and shit. Hey, listen.
Is
so,
Backpage back up?
Hey, listen.
No, but they're back over. But we are over top of adult service.
Let me talk with Bobby real quick. When Backpage was fucked up and shit, you my homie, you my nigga. You seem a little upset about that.
Bobby was upset that Backpage was down. Let's keep it real. She was
I mean, all
upset.
the way fucked up. Like, why you? I don't go to the sandwich shop and close the sandwich shop down. I go to the gas station and hit the emergency stop button. Like,
So you said
Every bus, we don't
Why
put
you
a
saying
stop
you were
there.
shut down when they shut Backpage down?
I'm in community.
Are you shut down?
I'm doing community service. Like, what the fuck?
You doing community service?
So they
Are you
fucking
doing
with your.
community service down there?
I'm doing community service. Who the fuck that?
I'm doing house cleaning.
I don't ask no questions.
Thank you. Give my
So the black service, what the fuck is it called?
Backpage.
The Backpage lifestyle. How was? I mean, allegedly. We not saying y'all doing anything. We just saying allegedly. How was that? You know what I'm saying? Like the experience of that, the pros and cons. Give me y'all version. You start Bobby, then you Chanel, and you nigga tell me that. Then I'm gonna get back to you too.
To me, being on Backpages ain't no different than walking down the street. You deal with the same type of niggas. You approach the same type of way. It's just that it's more frequent than it is when you walk on the street. That's all it is. Because when you walk down the street, you being a trainee, nigga be like, oh yeah, I know what you is. You like whoop out with this. How you doing? And you be like, oh yeah, you be like, yeah, I got $50. You be like.
So can I ask y'all, do straight men approach y'all and pretend like? Do some men approach y'all and pretend
I know when they lying.
Okay, so that's what. So you know when niggas are pretending not to know, like, oh, I thought you were a female. And
Niggas know what I am. It's just, niggas know what I am.
They lie.
If you walk up to me,
They
you walk up to me,
do it though. They come to you like,
I had somebody go on my personal
I was
phone.
trying to get you.
And try to find out who I
You
was.
are?
they be like, oh damn,
It's
you
asked too many times. It's not I don't have to press playing with mine.
If a nigga act like he don't know.
It is what
You
it
like what
is.
you like. Who gives a fuck?
Okay, back to you. Nick. So let me ask you this: Have you ever been with a man?
Yeah.
So as far as like, you just prefer women.
I just prefer a woman, no matter how. And like I said, I wasn't pressured to do anything,
Cause you're
but
pretty as shit.
thanks, boo. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wasn't like I said, I never had a problem. Never.
Empowerment.
I've never had a problem with getting dates or anything like that, or anybody trying to talk to me. So, you know, it just was so crazy. I even battled with it. Like when I turned 18, I was like, yo, maybe this is just a fad. I just, because I was so confused on if I wanted to definitely expose myself to the world and be proud of who I am because of all the fucked up things that were happening.
Right.
So, and I never had the pressure from my mom, but I still battled with it. And that was something that I went back to guys when I was 18.
Right.
And then I realized
But you wasn't doing it for yourself.
I was doing it because I was literally afraid of being myself, because bitches are getting, women are getting killed for saying no to a dude because they're gay. Like, who the fuck wants to get killed at the gas station because you're telling you're telling like, nah, I like women, and then niggas just blow your brains away. But I got over that hurdle, and thank God I was with a lot of respectful men who was like, live your life to however you want. And I just kind of got over that little self-doubt thing, and I just started, going back to eating pussy because it was better. It was better for me. It was better for me.
They don't shit.
Yeah,
All right, let me ask Bobby this. So Bobby, let me ask, because I'm gonna go on all y'all's experiences. So Bobby,
real quick. She like how she
so Bobby, have you ever had any pussy before in your life?
Never.
You never had no pussy before?
I really want to know this.
Hold on, have you ever had any pussy in your life?
Stop lying.
Never. I've never been attracted to females.
So listen,
I
okay.
played like straight niggas.
So did you play and get some?
No, I didn't play.
So when you lost your virginity, what kind of virginity did you lose?
I lost my virginity to a nigga.
Oh,
At the age of 13, I was fucking niggas.
So you never was attracted to women at all?
Got it together.
Chanel, you ever had any pussy before?
Yeah, what the
You don't like
fuck?
pussy. So you had pussy before, you just don't like it. See, that's good. It's more for us out here. Go ahead.
No, so you had some.
It was too loose. He said, hold on, time out. She said the pussy was too loose. She probably was.
Listen, we don't speak for. I'm speaking for straight women right now. Pussy ain't loose.
Let me ask Nikki, you ever had any pussy?
I played song just to get in the room with the boy, her rapper.
Oh shit.
Shut up. Shut up.
So you never been with a woman. So you never been with a woman. All right. So T, have you ever been with a man?
I've had a lot of boyfriends. I never really went that way, but yeah, I have been with a man. But
I'm gonna tell you some shit. I knew a nigga in Parkdale that had a crush on you back in the day.
It was a couple of them.
Because you was on the basketball.
All respect,
you know what I'm saying? I know niggas.
At the end of the day, I'm a woman. You know.
So I have a question for everyone up here. It wasn't that you had an experience with the opposite sex and that you didn't like it, because she said that the pussy was loose.
I used to listen to Destiny Child at like 10.
I like Destiny Child.
That pretty much wraps it up right there. That's right. Listen to Destiny Child at 10 as a nigga. That pretty much wraps. Most niggas listen to Snoop in the corner. If you listen to Destiny Child at 10, that's a nail in the coffin right there.
No.
I was the Pink Ranger.
Okay, yeah.
No. I was having
Bro, come up here real quick, bro.
I was the girl.
Come up here real quick.
conversation recently.
Do
you feel like?
Go ahead.
Do you feel like you were born gay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Do you feel like, because I had like a debate with some people.
Saying you can't be
no,
born
I'm
gay.
not gay. I wasn't born any type of way, but the way that I am. And people were saying that you can't be born gay, and I feel like you can. I feel like it's I feel like it's learned behavior from where you are. Like they say that gay guys were raised around too many women. They didn't have enough of a male influence. And I just was
so draining.
But I don't think a woman is telling a little boy how to take
I saw
dick.
a child raised, and I felt like the child was
That's so draining.
young gay.
I hate when I see a post and then like of a gay boy and motherfuckers is down the line. Like, oh, where's the father? And it be the same niggas that's not even taking care of the kids that they have now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, 'cause my
the
daddy
father
raised
might
me.
be around. That's just what the boy
Hold on. Bobby saying her dad. So listen, everybody out here that say it's because two parents not in the house or father figure. Bobby just said her father raised her.
My daddy raised me.
So you know what I'm saying. What's the excuse now?
So that's the big shit, and that's what I.
What's the excuse
That's
now?
what I was saying.
And
when
I'm not
people
his
were
only
saying
child,
that
so it's
it was
not
an
like he just
absent
had
parent.
one.
It was a father that
That's so
wasn't present,
I'm not his only
or a mother that wasn't present. Whatever. Like, I don't believe that that's true. I feel like you know, you're born the way you're born. I watched somebody grow up, and I watched a male child grow up and
The
become
reason
gay.
why I agree
from
with
childhood. And it was signs. I want to say symptoms, but it's not symptoms. That's just very disrespectful. But it was signs from when he was young that, you know, he wanted to play with dolls. He wanted to play with the girls. He wanted to play in hair. So it was all there. And he had a father. He had a father that wanted to play basketball, football, and all of that. But he didn't want to do that. So I felt like it was from birth. And that's when, before that experience though, I felt like, no, it's not something that you could be born with. It was something that was taught. So mentally, I can understand the other perspective. Whereas though someone's looking at it like, no, this is what was taught. This is something that comes in the household. No, that boy came up with too many females. He didn't have a big enough male role model. Whatever. I get it, but it's like, nah. I think
I agree with you. There's no way you can't tell nobody that. Let me say something. I had a little dispute that, well, we didn't have a dispute. We was talking about it. My exes who came with me. If a guy is like been with girls all his whole life, and he gets whatever, he drinking, we at a party, and it's just so easy for me to suck his dick. So you been gay. Yeah. It's not you. I didn't turn you out. Right. You didn't fight me. You didn't smack me. You didn't choke me.
I didn't rape you. Pause this for a second. I just want to pause this because one of Darius' people said one of Darius' friends says nobody comes out the pussy gay. It's learned behavior.
I disagree.
I'm a straight female. I completely
let me say this.
Why does he feel that?
But I
understand. I'm about to tell you why.
But tell me why you feel like it's learned behavior.
Because you already know my situation. Because we're gonna have questions from the audience too after I wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get y'all perspective and everything. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's them bam ass hotep niggas. You know what I'm saying? The reason I always go with them hotep niggas because they be off some Afrocentric shit. First of all, a lot of shit they be saying don't make sense. This is what I'm saying. It's different perspectives and scenarios for every situation. Somebody might be born gay, because me, I'm going to get Brooke to intervene, because we talk about, it's a science, it's attraction. Like pedophiles. Pedophiles are attracted to kids. Yeah. Now, it's wrong, it's fucked up, it's not illegal to be gay, it's illegal to fuck little kids. Right. But it's some genetic makeup or chemistry in them to make them, their dick hard when they see an underage kid. Mm-hmm. It's just something going on in their mind. You think that if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, if they had a choice, or if it wasn't scientific, well, who would want to carry that burden of shame? One, you'll get killed in jail and you'll go to jail. So it's something that's in them. I don't know, some genetics, some science that makes them attraction. And some people who born men who they carry themselves as women or identify with a woman, they're attracted to other men. It's something that can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? It's just something in them, and they being true to themselves. I can't say it's abnormal because it's normal for me to be attracted to women. It's normal for them to be attracted to men. That's just how they genetically made up. So my thing is this is what I think is the issue. People think it's because of single moms. You could be, I know my cousin.
I completely disagree.
My cousin grew up, I have a cousin grew up with his mother and his father, and he was gay. From the age 3, I could tell he was a little, they say he was 65. You know what I'm saying? They was like, he going to outgrow it. They was like, we going to outgrow it. And he didn't outgrow it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, a person could be molested or raped and they end up being gay because they sexually confused, emotional trauma, and that shit could make them gay. Then some people can be gay because it's a fact.
A very small percentage.
Right, but it happens.
Fact check.
Right,
it
happens.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen, but that is just for anybody who wants to go straight to that. Like, homegirl, you know, I respect your opinion, queen, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, like I said, when I was 18, I was probably the most unhappy. I mean, I was extremely depressed because I was trying to suppress who I really was. So I was born this way, and I you know, I'm not sorry for how I feel or whatever the case may be, but I refuse, and so many other people refuse to live a different way. Like, it's miserable. It's miserable. I was born this way. I was unhappy. I wasn't sexually satisfied by men. You know, I wasn't happy going on dates, being seen with them. I really wasn't. I'm truly happy the way I am. So this is, I cannot change it. And I refuse to even try to hide it. Because that's when the depression, that's when the suicide comes in. Right. That's when you start doing wild fuckboy shit. Because you're suppressing, you're living a lie. So
right now, today, let's say everyone is sitting at this table who has gone through adversities, gone through trials, tribulations, with their sexuality, with being black, because we're not only talking about sexuality here, but we're talking about all of these sexual preferences that are different. On top of that, we're talking about being black. So we're talking about being women of color, men of color, transgender of color, all of that. And on top of being judged by our skin color, we're being judged by what we like, what we prefer. Are you happy today? Today, are you happy? Today, are you content in the skin you're in?
All right, start it. We're gonna go all around. Are you happy today? Like she said, good question, Ash.
I am absolutely ecstatic about my life right now. I think that right now, because we're probably in the most fucked up situation we've been in a long time in my generation, and everybody, the younger ones, the older ones, it's time to unify. I don't give a fuck what you do in the bedroom, but right now, honey, we have to unify. So just let all of that roll off your back and let's fight the good fight together. I am extremely happy and ready to fight.
Go ahead, Bob.
What we talking about?
Are you happy?
Are you happy in your life?
Damn it, Bobby, because that's why I don't like Bobby.
Are you comfortable in your skin? Happy with your sexuality? Are you comfortable?
I won't do this.
I'm happy.
Do it again. Take the camera off their boobs.
Yeah, ask the girls, are they happy?
Ask the girls, are y'all happy?
Are your girls happy?
Are you happy?
No.
Y'all never asked me my girls happy.
This is actually, this is the happiest I've ever been.
We
happy you've been in your life?
Yeah, this is the happiest I've ever been.
What about? Okay,
That's what's up. I like that.
Just no, it is. That's the answer.
I love hearing stuff like that though.
You
For
happy
real.
with your life and your skin and how everything's going and how you can see?
I feel kind.
You got big things. Y'all got big things.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like big
Yes, I feel fine.
No, we're gonna get to what y'all into and y'all support it. But go ahead. You
y'all
happy too,
gonna tell me the
nigga?
CCs on him.
You happy?
I'm more than comfortably in my skin. Like I just pray for you. That's all. When I go to church Sunday,
I'm the only one that ain't got
you know, it's just like
You
I
be in
just
my
feel like,
DM later.
Exactly.
You heard it yourself.
But they skipped my DM because
She said y'all gonna be in the DM later.
Are you happy?
So
I'm good.
You happy in your skin?
Yeah.
Her life is good.
Life is blessing.
Okay. I want to get to two more things before we go. Brooke is my co-host on OG DMV Radio on Sunday. Everybody give it up for Brooke. Give a hand for Brooke. Me and Brooke go back and forth all day. She give me a hard time. She busts my balls every day. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about when you were talking about attraction and you broke it down from a scientific aspect, and I told you we need you as a show as a correspondent to break it down from your perspective and tell them what you told me about attraction and sexuality. Freezing up? You don't remember?
I know, like I'm not sure. But I can tell you how I feel about it now. Like today at this moment.
What?
People, humans, we are, through evolution, we are supposed to be with the opposite sex.
Right.
That's just the genetic, that's just the science, that's just the humanity of it. Somewhere along the line, there have always, and I don't want to be offensive when I say this, because I don't want to make it seem like you're mutants or you're not normal. But I think the thing with sexuality comes from something that happened during the process of evolution or something genetically. Just like some people are born with certain genetic dispositions, I think that's how homosexuality is.
Right.
And I don't think that it's not like it's a disease or anything like that. It's just that they're born different. Just like somebody may be born with a cleft chin.
Right.
Or something like, they're just different. They're not normal.
Okay.
But, and I don't know, I don't want to be offensive when I say that, because I'm not, it's not coming from a judgy place.
From a scientific
but I
normal
try to
science.
understand it from like a science perspective, because everybody tries to, or a lot of people come from a religious standpoint, but I don't believe in traditional religions.
Right, I don't
So
either.
my things come from just theories that I have in science.
Okay.
I don't think it's one particular thing. Certain things encourage what's naturally in you.
Right.
If you are born gay and you don't realize that you're gay when you're a kid, because you may not know what gay means. You just know that you're different, you feel different.
You see things differently.
As you get older and you understand that this is what this is, you go after what you're attracted to. You cannot help that.
Right.
Just like I can't help that I'm attracted to men. But that doesn't mean that I don't find women attractive. I may not want to have sex with
You might
them,
not want to act on it.
but
Right.
I still think that women are attractive.
No, yeah, you know what I mean?
So with sexuality, it's just some people choose and some people can't help it because they were actually born that way.
true.
I have another question. Being involved.
Well, I mean, I
Just
don't.
keep evolving into different things, and
It used to be taboo to do oral sex.
Yeah, that was taboo. That was oral sex was taboo.
Was
Yeah.
not talking about. At least I didn't hear those. Maybe amongst themselves, but no.
Lil Kim changed that. And when she started talking about sucking dick, all the bitches was like,
It
I'm
was
with it.
Lil Kim Hardcore.
Lil Kim Hardcore 96. Give it up for Lil Kim, everybody.
Hey.
Lil Kim made it cool for girls to suck dick.
And that skit in the movie theaters with the butter.
Thank you, Lil Kim, because you
I will go
involved.
there.
Yeah, you help women admit to sucking dick. When Lil Kim came out, Hardcore came out, everybody, all the girls came
all
and they was
loved
like, I suck dick now. I'm like, whoa.
I didn't come out. I never did that. I was too young. How do you all feel about when people come out and they give their opinions? Do you feel some type of way when people with what is said? Like, do you have thick skin? Do you think that all transgender or gay women have thick skin? Do you all feel some type of way, or do you feel like just to be in the position you're in, you have to have thick skin just to overcome and get through each day?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, because if not, you're gonna let the people push you into the
Well, I'm
wrong
gonna just say
direction.
this. I wouldn't say you have to have thick skin. I'm just like, Nick, stay the fuck over there and stay over here. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you calling out what the fuck I am, I'll fuck you up, knock you out, and then you go.
Right, because they forget.
I can just let, I'm just saying, like, what happens to back in the old days when we could just put down everything and fight? Like, then you could be mad when a girl.
Niggas ain't fighting no more. Niggas got them dogs.
You wanna shoot me?
Niggas got
And you bullshit if you right, I got the dog too. I got the dog on
Hey,
hand.
this is what you do.
I promise I ain't gonna fight
When you see me, you uncomfortable, you just play the whole situation.
So do you all ever see people and feel uncomfortable? Do you see so you just open to it all? Like, because I know that some people. Okay, you might. No, grab me. Okay.
Send it to me.
All right, I'll start it.
Y'all,
So, Queen. Do you know some straight couples might come by and see you and be like, oh my gosh, and be looking like out the corner of their eye? Do you ever see something and be like, oh my gosh? Because I even see an ugly couple today and be like, oh my gosh, when I see them like doing something.
No, not so much skin.
Couples pay a lot of money.
So what is the question?
Okay, see, that's talking about couples saying, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
Are they
That's
white?
something totally different.
Are they white?
No, that'd be black.
There's more black couples than it is white couples.
Once you go
Bobby.
you never go back. Once you go white, your credit get right. Once you go cheat, you don't let it
What's a good white?
I need credit. I need to go white then,
So like
probably.
them 4 things you can do. So I mean,
2017.
No, let me ask. Okay, so we go.
once you go black, you never go back. Once you go white, your credit get right.
I need an
Once
old
you go
bitch white. I need an old white bitch
Your
named
old
Agnes.
Very
ASAP.
really? And once you
In
go
2017, I hope you're worried about credit. I'm not worried about anything else but credit. I stopped listening to
So
credit.
look.
So I take it all.
Okay, look. This is
Ain't this shit all.
This is what we're gonna do. Listen. All right. So now I'm gonna get questions from the audience. I'm gonna ask y'all questions, but I'm gonna start right now with me and Bobby. Right. So look, how me and Bobby got cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you about Ashley. How me and Bobby got cool. So we was just following each other on Facebook, and the post was hilarious. And I was like, I said, I didn't know you was transgender. You know what I'm saying? I was like, do you do comedy? Remember I asked you that?
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. It was like, do you ever thought of doing a podcast? And he's like, nah. So I'm like, man, you should do it. And that was it. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Binky. He's named Binky Reeves. He's a comedian. You know what I'm saying? A homosexual male. I talked to Brooke about it. Remember, I came to you to do the podcast. I said you had other obligations you couldn't do with it. But I was like, my vision was that me, you, a person from the LGBT community. As a businessman, you got to think about it. I'm a business. I'm a brand. I want to reach every demographic I can. So, as a businessman, I'm going to hire somebody. If I see potential in somebody like Bobby, who's funny, who's witty, who has a story, and can reach the demographic, I'm hiring off the basis of that, not their sexuality. Yeah. And I want to give people opportunities because I want to help people in this situation. If we be each other crutches, we would never fall. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's cross promotion. I could bring you to my world, you bring me to yours, and vice versa. Binky didn't do it, he couldn't do it. So I came back and asked Bobby, I said, Bobby, you want to do a podcast with me? The first thing, this is how I knew she was a genuine person and kind person. He said, I'm scared to do it because I don't want you to catch any flack. I don't want people to look at you differently. I don't want you to get attacked and judged. And I said, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? People don't like me already. So what more can more dislike her?
I hate that.
Yeah, they hate me. So I'm like, this right here, the success of the show, this start is a big fuck you to everybody. My success will be the biggest fuck you to everybody. I can say fuck you to 1,000 people, but me being successful, if this show get picked up by MTV, me just keep trying. It's no failing in trying. So my success will be a big fuck you to every hater, to every spiteful person. This right here, right now, they didn't want this to happen, but it happened. And there's nothing you could do. People who hate on me, I'm not gonna block you. I want you to watch this shit. I want this shit to burn. Amen. I want this shit to burn inside. When you see me, I want that shit to burn. I want y'all to feel pissed.
Evolution.
I'm just telling you, because it's not going to stop. It's going to get bigger from here. And I'm going to empower, and I'm going to give anybody a chance. I don't give a fuck if they white, black, Chinese. If they fucking with me and they down with me, pause. If they fucking with me, down with me, and trying to like build with me and get this money, that's who I'm siding with. I don't give a fuck about your street cred. I don't give a fuck about we had friendships for 20 years. So this is how we got started, and I came to her and I told her I don't give a fuck, and ever since then she been riding with me. Ashley been riding with me. Ro, my brother, Mike, everybody been riding with me, support me. So I'm letting you know that this is a bond. This is a family. And this is my family right here. She's my family. You know what I'm saying? And nobody is going to pee on that, and I'm going to protect her, and I'm going to protect her, and I'm going to stand up for her, and I'll die for her. And I'm serious, and y'all need to know that. So all that hateful shit and spiteful shit y'all keep saying, it don't matter. I'm going. If you come at her, I'm going to. If you come at Bobby, I'm going to stand up for it. If you come at Ashley, I'm going to stand up for it. And that's what it is. So we want to get back to the audience right now. I
had to go get the bag. I had to go get the bag. I had to Murray 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 the bag. Kick down your door with a mash in a bag. Don't make a sound, put the cash in a bag. I had to Murray and Curry the bag. I had to Murray and bury the bag. I had to Sean Murray and the
Slow down, it's for you. Slow down, nigga wanna know you. Slow down, I'm for you. Can't nobody put it on me the way you put it on me. I said can't nobody put it on me. Way you be doing that the way you did it on me. Coulda had ya, did it wrongly. Coulda bagged ya, bit it on it. He been back with my niggas, was sippin' Henny on it. He was like, I bet you can't bag Maggie. I had to go on it. She was wanted, pretty dusty, put up on it. Got the number, now I'm scoring. Mike Jordan, fuck them niggas, you know them niggas type boring. Fly with me, cause you know a nigga type soaring. Get in that pussy and I'm like God. Sex in the air and a dirty Sprite pouring.